Legend has it that the Fenek Monastery, situated in the region of Srem, not far from Belgrade, was founded by despotess Angelina Brankovic, later to be venerated by the Serbian Orthodox Church as St Angelina. The monastery is dedicated to Saint Parascheva. The earliest historical records about the monastery date back to 1563. The old church was torn down in 1793, while the new one was built in 1797. The monastery's frescoes are the work of artist Dimitrije Petrovic of Zemun and date from 1859. The iconostasis was painted by Petar Radosavljevic in 1798 and was decorated with the wood carvings of Aksentije Markovic. In the 17th and 18th centuries, many valuable manuscripts were copied in the monastery, but almost nothing of that has been preserved, as the monastery was almost completely destroyed both in the First and in the Second World Wars. In 1799, in Buda, Archimandrite Vikentije Rakic published a monograph on Fenek, which was the first monograph on the Serbian monastery ever published. In 1788, the monastery was the place of a meeting between Prince Aleksandar Nenadović and Austrian Emperor Joseph II. After the fall of the First Serbian uprising in 1813, the leader of the uprising, Karađorđe, stayed in the monastery for 2 months, together with his son Alexa, and a memorial room is a testimony to that fact. It was in the same period that the monks of the Studenica monastery came to Fenek, bringing the relics of Serbian King Stephen I crowned to hide them in the monastery, and they stayed there until 1815. In the vicinity of the monastery there is a chapel dedicated to Saint Petka, above a well believed to have been built by Saint Angelina. The new chapel was built on the site of an old one in 1800. The water in the well boasts healing properties, so many people come to fetch it and take it home. The monastery also treasures a precious relic, a hand of Saint Petka. Until 2006, the Fenek Monastery was represented by a community of nuns, whereas now it is a community of monks. Many people from Belgrade and the vicinity, including young generations and families, visit this monastery every day. The Fenek Monastery is situated near the village of Jakovo, 25 kilometers far from Belgrade, and belongs to the Belgrade municipality of Surčin.